What's up guys, FM Campbell here and welcome to episode number 3 of the World Network game. Now first off, I need to start off by apologising for the fact that there wasn't an episode up last Saturday. As of now, and now on in the future, all episodes will be uploaded once a week, every single Saturday. Obviously there's 4 different perspectives of this, so there's plenty of content for you guys to check out. Now, there's actually been a little bit of a couple of things going on in the background, a little bit of a reshuffle. Unfortunately, Fox in the Box FM, due to some time constraints, has actually had to pull out, and he is no longer the manager of the Fox's Skulk. He's actually resigned, and we found a replacement, and he goes by the name of Tox1c LeMoN. Now, Tox1c LeMoN is obviously in the description, along with the likes of CompletelyChaz FM and JustAnotherGuyHD. Like I said, all their links are in the description. Make sure you check out their channels, subscribe to their channels, like their videos, and mainly check out their perspectives of this series every single week. Tox1c LeMoN seems to be a great guy to work with. We've already had a little bit of banter going on in the background, a little bit of a rivalry already building up between myself and him, so it should be great fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Now, a quick reminder into how the series works. If you want to check out a more in-depth sort of introduction to the series, feel free to check out episode number 1 and episode number 2. Basically, there's a 4/5 tier system. It's a world network game, so it's all the best teams in the world. Obviously, Premier League will be full of sort of Champions League style teams like the likes of Man United, Juventus, Real Madrid, Barcelona, teams like that. And yeah, as it goes down, the teams get worse off. We are actually in the Division 2, so it's the 3rd tier. So like I said, Premier League, Division 1, Division 2, Division 3 and Division 4. We are in Division 2. Now, we actually start off with a complete blank canvas, so there's no players, no staff, other than the generic staff that the game automatically puts in place. The likes of the Head of Youth Development, Director of Football, I believe. I can't really remember. I don't know if I've sat to Director of Football. An Assistant Manager, and I think there's a coach in there as well. Complete blank canvas. We've all been given an equal budget. We've all got an equal stadium, equal introduction. We start off at a generic equal level, and then it depends on us of how we make our signings, the system we use, the tactics we use, the training we do, obviously the in-depth sort of side of things. We've been given a nice hefty budget to go and buy a team, and we started off doing so in obviously episode 1 and 2. Like I said, check them out if you want to. This episode will be likely still transfers going on. We are slowly starting to come towards the beginning of the season, so fingers crossed it won't take too much longer, and we can obviously start getting into the nitty gritty sides of Football Manager. We have taken control of a team called Lynx FC. There is an animal based theme going on. We are Lynx FC. We have the Penguins, which is CompletelyChaz FM, Jaguars, which is JustAnotherGuyHD, and then obviously Tox1c LeMoN has taken control of the Fox's Skulk, previously managed by Fox in the Box FM. So, yeah, one thing to note as well is I've had obviously a couple of suggestions in the comment section below. Some I've listened to, some I know is a little bit unrealistic. Because of the way the system works, it is not like I can go out and buy someone. For instance, if you check out in the previous episodes, I went for Khedira, who we know in real life wants to leave Real Madrid, and you can normally get him for like a Premier League style level club. But unfortunately, because we're three tiers down, it does actually impact on the reputation of each league. So some of these bigger players aren't always available. So make sure to bear that in mind when you're getting any suggestions. But going on from that, I just want to thank you so much for all the support that we've had on this save so far. There are plenty of people that seem to be really getting involved, and plenty of good feedback that we've been receiving on all 4 channels. So thank you very much for that. So let's bring on episode number 3. So we should probably start off by introducing Tox1c LeMoN's team that he's taken control of. Obviously he's taken control of the Foxes, as I said. They've got a nice new fresh purple and black type theme going on. As you can see, his kit is there and his new badge is there on the top left as well. So a little bit, like I said, a little bit of rivalry going on between us, so it should be quite fun going on into the future. I'm really looking forward to it. So we're actually thinking about cancelling this Lucio deal. The reason being is I got a little experience of him in previous saves, and I found that he tends to hit a big long-term injury in most of the saves that I've taken control of him in. So I'm actually thinking about cancelling the deal just because of them wages. It's a little bit of a waste, and I think we can find better players available. Now, This is the tactic, obviously, that we're looking to build upon. The 4-1-2-2-1/4-2-3-1 if we ever change it. But yeah, like I said, we've only got a couple of players that we're waiting on to break through, and this is the reason why. We cannot adjust the budget at the moment. Because we've got contract deals going through, it is very, very hard for us to adjust the budget, so we can't really approach any players at the moment. So it is just a matter of a waiting game. Now, one thing I want to get across to you is our media prediction and what our board think. So the media prediction, as you can see, is to finish 21st, so we're targeted to avoid relegation. Obviously, you've got the other three guys there that are rivals as well. Jaguars have withdrawn their bid for Danny Ings. That's good news for us. And Sergio Roberto has rejected our loan deal. Danny Ings is one of our main striker targets. As you can see, we're the only team in for him too. And here it is, one of our first big name signings, and what we've blurred out in previous episodes. Jonjo Shelvey, English. Looking forward to working with him. Normally very, very good. So I'm absolutely chuffed to bits with this one. There's two more, fingers crossed, that we get in, big names. As Douglas is signed by the Penguins, CompletelyChaz FM making his first signing of the episode. Douglas, the centre back, great on FM 13 and 14. Not sure about this one. As we sign our first choice goalkeeper, this guy is old, but he's going to be number one until Jack Butland actually hits sort of peak. So as you can see there, as the colour switches over, Fabio has joined the mighty Lynx FC. Thiago Neves has completed the Jaguars move. He's a central attacking midfielder, 29 years old, as Penguins signed Belotti. Cheeky little fee there. Striker, he doesn't look too bad actually, 20 years old. He's quite a good cheeky little buy. And just something that I didn't really point out in the previous episode, Nathan Redmond here, we actually put a bid in for him, and the Fox in the Box actually won him right at the end of the episode, if you noticed it or not. So a little bit cheeky, but a bit unfortunate. As we go back to the team and we start to build our first team, obviously we'll have Fabio coming in at in the goalkeeper position, and then obviously Jonjo Shelvey at centre midfield. Andre Ayew deal has fallen through at the Penguins. Has he withdrawn that, or has he rejected the contract? Wow. This is one of our big targets on the left-hand side, so fingers crossed he decides to sign for us. Still cannot adjust this budget though, so there's a couple of players that we cannot approach at the moment because we would be forced to walk away from them because we cannot offer them the contract that they want. And unfortunately, before I made a mistake not to adjust the budget a little bit further over towards the wages, which is a little bit of a shame, so it is still a big waiting game. And this is just a couple of things I want to go through with you. There's a few things here. Obviously, there's a stature there that the board are expecting of us. So the FIFA World Division 2 is to stay clear of relegation, be competitive basically in most of the cups. We want us to play possession football and give youth a chance. Obviously, we're not be able to give youth a chance at the beginning of the game. But let's interrupt there. Danny Ings has just signed for Lynx FC. We have just confirmed the deal. And wow, our first striker. I still want to sign one more big name striker, so get your suggestions in below. That's Alex Grimaldo. I'm actually going to cancel this deal, I think, the loan deal, because we can go back in for him, but I'm still looking for a top name left back. So let's just cancel that for now. And wow, the Coquelin saga continues. The Foxes have been and offered him another loan deal, as I think everyone's been going in for him at one point, but yeah, not for us, I don't think. And one thing I made a mistake of, Ezequiel Munoz, one of the centre backs we went for, is actually on loan. I didn't even notice this. Stupid error on my behalf. And he doesn't join to the end of the season, which is a little bit annoying. But Adiso, though, the other centre back, nice cheap option, fourth choice. Not likely to play too much. Happy to not play as well. He's over the line. As we can finally adjust the budget. So the deals are completed that it was waiting on. And I'm going to confirm and move that right over to the other end of the wage spectrum. Oh no. Pione Sisto has left us, has decided to not sign for us. As Gabriel Barbosa signs for the Jaguars, big transfer there. But oh no. Pione Sisto has rejected us and is going to sign for the Penguins. He was my main right winger that I was looking for, and he's stolen him. As the Jaguars signed Coutinho. Oh god. I wanted Sisto so bad. He's such a great player, and such a cheap, small fee as well. A little bit frustrating because I could have played him on the right-hand side. Oh, so we now need to find another first-choice winger. As our first-choice left winger comes in, Andre Ayew. What a signing for us. Quite expensive, I might add. I did mention in the previous episodes, I'm in an R over it because he's so expensive. But wow, that's great news for us. So he's going to be our first choice left winger. We do need to find a backup. But actually, no, sorry, we've got Doran Rotario. Yeah, so AU will come in on the left-hand side. Great signing for us. As we just have a look at the team here. So it's slowly starting to build up. We've got Ings up front now as well. AU on the left. Shelvey in attacking midfield in the middle. We've got Gago at defensive midfield. Then we've got Cedric at right back and Fabio in goal. So plenty of depth starting to come in, as you can see. A couple of substitutes on the bench. I'm going to iron about centre back, which we may have to delve back into at some point. But right wing and left back are our main concerns. And Marcio Richardes, never heard of him, has gone to... He's not for me. Babacar, they want on loan as well, the Foxes. Tox1c LeMon's making some early moves, as you can see. But yeah, Babacar on loan. I don't know. Let's have a look at the senior squad and how he's getting on. So he's got a little bit of a team already set out there. I do like Vasalchko at right back. I also like that Kaikara as well at right back. Other than that, really, I do like Daniel Ayala. He's not a bad centre back either. But yeah, Ilsinho has joined the Penguins. He's actually a really good right back. He's actually a right midfielder / wing back. That's a sneaky one. I didn't think of him. So good move there by CompletelyChaz FM. As Carrillo signs for the Foxes. And God, look at that composure. 11. He's rubbish. No, I'm only joking. He's quite young as well. I've already had a couple of taunts about him coming over the line. As for Vallejo is actually, the deal's falling through. We've actually got a bid going through for him. So it looks like we're supposed to get him. Now, this guy here, Cascar, I was recommended him by someone in the comments on one of the previous videos. I actually checked him out. I don't really like his tackling too much, but other than that, he's quite cheap. And he'll be a good backup left back. Somewhere that we're really struggling. So, yeah. Penguins have made a bid on one of our targets in Via. This is one of the centre midfielders that I was considering. We've actually got 3 others, along with Shelvey, including Shelvey, sorry. So we may have to go back in for Via. So I don't know if he went and bidded for him earlier and saw that I bid. But yeah, as number 2 of one of the big name signings that we have been targeting for so long, Dennis Garmash. He is double decent. Centre midfielder, box to box, ball winning midfielder in the middle. Will play alongside Shelvey unless we can move him in the defensive midfield. But Garmash, what a capture for the club. Mighty Lynx FC are really starting to look like a massive threat for this league so far. Oh, chuffed to bits with that. But that is number 2 of the big names in the middle as he's crossed over the line. And just a little bit of in-depth into the club of how we're going. Obviously at right back we've got Cedric, we've got Gago in defensive midfield. That means that Garmash will come into central midfield on the left next to Shelvey, AU on the left and Ings up front. Still struggling on right wing, obviously, as Sisto has moved to CompletelyChaz's team. And we'll probably put these guys in at centre back as well. So Basong will come in. Just unsure about Broomer at the moment. Obviously Burdiso is our 4th choice. So I may either loan out one of them and go and get another in. But I want a big name. And the Coquelin deal finally over as he signs. But Vallejo is signing for us. This is again another centre back, a young centre back. So we'll probably look to either loan him out or maybe get him as 4th choice and have a bit of a discussion over Burdiso. As Marco Antonio signs for the Jaguars in the middle, central midfielder. Yeah, and Anganor Seals move to the Foxes. What's he like? 24-year-old goalkeeper. I'm hoping he's probably going to be his backup because he's rubbish. Little dig, slide dig. Ismail Hamid. I don't even know. He's what's got? Oh, the trials are back in. I completely forgot. I don't know why I've forgotten about this. But Jaguars / Trialist FC are going nuts. So there's another one in Rivaldo. Central midfielder. Yeah, okay. Hatib Cham. He terrible. What is he doing? I think he must be bored. He must be thinking, oh, there's a free guy, I'm going to trial him. Abdoulaye Traore, he doesn't look too bad for a 17-year-old. Obviously loads of time to build upon. And then Hendry Thomas, defensive midfielder, 29 years old. Yeah, so there's a lot going on at Trialist FC. I wonder if he wouldn't have known. It would have been Fox in the Box if he'd have seen him. LeMoN's is one of our targets, and they've had an offer accepted for him, I think, for LeMoN's. Oh, well, they've made a bid, sorry. So do we go back in for him as backup to Shelby? I don't really know. Eva Nielsen, another trialist at Trialist FC. And another one, Alvin Fortes. This might as well just be the trialist episode. What is going on? Although he doesn't look too bad. And Bo is now... He's just sat there. I think Jaguars, just another guy, HD, he's just sat there going through free transfers as his scouts have come in. And Bo and Garty Magar? What is going on? Actually, he's not bad. 16 years old. He's not bad at all. Good cheeky one. Now, Inigo Martinez. Oh, right. Centre back that we're looking at as one of the big names. The Penguins have made a bid. Now, after that Sisto Pione deal, I think I'm going to steal him. I'm going to go for him. Let's see if we can get him, as you can see. Now, Burdisso, obviously, it's centre-back with Bassong, Bruma, and Vlair. So we have got 4 centre-backs there. Whether we decide to actually go with them as 4 centre-backs, I'm not too sure. I'd like to get one more big name in. Maybe loan out Vallejo and have Burdisso, Bassong, Bruma, the 3 Bs, and get a 4th centre-back in. We do need a big name left-back. We need a first-team left-back. We've got Cedric at right-back already. And Zimmerman, I'm going to loan Zimmerman out, as you've seen that I've just done. And the same with Humam Tariq, I might loan him out as well. They're not quite good enough for the team as of yet, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, defensive midfield, we've got Gago and Stark. Gago was our first choice, and then Nicholas Stark as our backup. We've got John J. Shelby in the right central midfield position. Do need a backup for him. Probably might go back in for LeMoN's now that I've seen people have started to go for him. Well, I say people. The Fox is over there, so Tox1c LeMoN has actually made a bid. He probably didn't know that I was going for him before and withdrawn just because of the wages thing that was going on. And then on the left-hand side, we have Garmash, Dennis Garmash. We probably need a backup ball-winning midfielder as well. There's a couple of targets I've got in mind. But there's also one big name to come in. Now, there's a couple of big clubs that have gone in for this guy, so we've had to offer him a little bit of money. I'm not going to give it away as to who it is as of yet. But I am calling it now, probably the biggest signing of the window so far. So fingers crossed that he does turn down the bigger teams for a little bit of money to come play for the Mighty Lynx FC. And I'm telling you, when he signs, I can already picture the other 3 guys shaking in their boots a little bit, thinking, how the hell have they got hold of him? And why the hell have I not gone for him myself? I can see it already. A little bit me at the beginning of the series with Lacazette and Domenico Berardi, who went to the Penguins to Chaz, to work under Chaz, unfortunately. Bad decision for their careers, working under a manager like that. But there we go. What can I say? What can I say? But on the left, we've got Andre Ayew, great left midfielder, a left winger. I'm really chuffed with that deal. I was happy that obviously the other guys are pulled out. But as you can see, 78 grand a week. It is very, very expensive. But yeah, he's one of the best. And if not, if I decide to sell him, this is the way I'm looking at it. If I decide to sell him, I'll make a nice hefty profit on him, I reckon. Then his backup will be Dorian Rotario. Obviously not great at the moment, but he was just for backup. Humam Tariq, as I said, I'll probably loan out. And then up front, we have Danny Ings and Saviola and Mosquito as our chances. I'm going to loan out Mosquito, I think. He's not good enough at the moment, but he is a good money maker. So we've got Danny Ings and Saviola. So really, we need a big name striker. We need a big name right winger. Obviously, we also have, who I think has gone to the under-21s. We'll also, oh no, sorry, there's Zivkovic there. We have Zivkovic as backup, and then we need a big name right winger. We need a big name left back. So we need a big name. Let's go through it one by one. Big name centre back, big name left back, a big name centre midfielder who we've hopefully got coming in already. If not, we'll have to find another, or go back in for Via. And then on the left hand side, we've also already got Ayew. Sort of deciding what to do about Rotario, whether he's good enough as backup at the moment. And then up front, we obviously need a big name striker. Saviola and Danny Ings aren't going to cut it. But on the right hand side is one of the key positions that I want to strengthen as well. Obviously, we lost out Sisto Pione. He's gone to the Penguins. So to sum up, centre back, left back, central midfielder we've already got coming in. We need a right winger and a striker. All big names. So this is where the big money needs to be spent. Anyway, that will bring us to the end of the episode in episode number 3. Like I said, go check out the other 3 guys, Tox1c LeMoN, CompletelyChaz FM and JustAnotherGuyHD. The links will be in the description of this video. Go check out their perspectives of the saves. Go see if there's anything going on in the background. Maybe they've done a couple of little sneaky things, or thinking about a little couple sneaky things. Maybe going behind our backs a little bit. You don't know. It's just the fun of it. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for all the support that we've had on the series so far. It's going really, really good. I mean, most days we're talking and we all want to play nearly every single day. So the content will be coming up going into the season very, very shortly. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. I really do appreciate all the support. Remember to leave a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content. Feel free to check out my other saves as well. It's all down to you. And also check out the Twitter for regular updates of what's going on. But yeah, I have been FM Campbell. You have been watching the mighty Lynx FC in the World Network game. And we'll see you next week in episode number 4. Cheers, guys.